Hi everyone, welcome back to Capes Corner Creation. Today we are going to work in a journal that I'm working on. It's going to be a wedding journal and we're going to decorate one of the pages. So, here we go. Let's see, first we have to find a page. I hope you're all doing well while I look for a page here. I have been a little busy. I have my other channel, which is a crochet channel, which I'm just starting. So I'm going to be back and forth between both of them. It keeps me busy and out of trouble, so there you go. So anyway, I think I'm going to work in the middle signature of this. Oh, wait a minute, maybe into the second one. Yeah, let's find the middle here in this one. Because the paper is white on both sides, and we're going to be covering one, so I want to give it some life, and we're going to pick a paper and cover this first. So anyway, I want to say thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy this video. So let's begin. We're going to be making a wedding cake on this page. I know that sounds a little strange, but it works out. You'll see, and it's quite fun to do. So we're going to start with measuring some paper and gluing it down on the page. And I've chosen this piece of paper, but we need to just cut it to fit here as best as we can. I just want to measure that. So I hope you're all good. It's January, so cold in January. January is my least favorite month of the year. I know for some it's probably your favorite. Me, not so much. So I am a summer person, so it's a long way away. But I'm enjoying the warm days. So this is 5 1/4, and we're going to measure. I want to cover as much of the page as possible, but not so tight that it is coming off the page. 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. There we go. I'm always looking for something to do with my hands, keep myself busy. So this craft, I will have to say, is so good for people who are stuck in the house, as so many of us are. And you can find things to play with right in your craft cabinet. And it's so rewarding when you can build things from pretty much nothing. Okay, so we're going to go 5 1/4 wide. So let's make sure that that's right there. There we go. And we want 8 1/4, and we want to have that down in the bottom corner. So we're going to cut it this way, right there. There we go. I feel a little out of sync with this cold weather. I don't know if it's just the weather or what. I don't know. I wish the sun was out more. I work more. Well, I don't work more, but I seem to get more done when the sun is shining. If that makes any sense. But anyway, so in this particular journal, there is some distressed ink on certain things, but not all, and I have left all the papers white because it is a wedding journal, and I didn't want it to be distressed in different colors, because you never know who would like to have this journal, and in that event I wouldn't want it to change the white for a wedding. So I just left it white. but there'll be lots of little bit of color, pastel colors. These two colors, particularly the peach and the mint green, are the main two colors in this book. There's a few others, but we're going to go with these. Now, we're going to begin with gluing this piece of paper down on the page. I'm going to use a little Fabrifix because I want it down. I don't want it to wiggle around and come up, so we're going to really secure this piece onto the page. Anyway, so I've been staying in, but I did make a trip out today to the doctor. Everything's fine there. And to the dollar store, and I always seem to find some little embellishment that works for my journals, so I do enjoy that trip to the store. Okay, let's go around here. We're going to just set that down, center as best that we can, with a tad of white showing all the way around. There, that's really nice. Very nice. There we go. And the inside and back cover have this mint color, so it looks really pretty. This is some new paper that was a holiday gift, so I'm enjoying to use it. All right, now to build our cake, we're going to cut 3 pieces, a 3-layer cake, and each layer will be a pocket that we will put in a journaling card. Small, but it will work. So for right now, we're going to move this out of the way and cut our cards. Oops, and I just hit the camera, sorry about that. So, hope that wasn't too loud. Let's see now. Get a piece of white cardstock. Because you want these pockets a little bit firm. So we're going to use the white. There we go. And I'm going to start the first one. I pre-measured that so we wouldn't be here for hours. I don't want to bore you to tears, but I do want to show you this. It's because it's so cute. Alright, so we're going to do 4 inches for the first one. Let's see, which way am I going? Alright, so we'll go this way. So 4 inches. And then 2.5 inches. I'll get that right up in there. There we go. And then the next one, we're going to do 3 inches. Let's see if I can get that. My hands don't want to play sometimes. So 3 inches by 2.5 inches. Does that look right? No? Sometimes, I'll tell you. Yeah, I guess that is right. I did measure this, to be honest, earlier. And to show you what that's going to look like is building a cake like that. And the last piece is 2.5 right there by 1 3/4, and I did measure that on a scrap paper just so that I knew that it would fit on the page and be room for some tiny little journaling cards. And there's our cake. Okay, so that's how we're going to begin. Now I'm just going to take these things away so we can build our cake. Alright, now let me just move a few things out of the way. Alright, so as I was looking to some photographs just to get an idea of what we could do in the journal. And this does not look straight. I'm going to trim that one up. For some reason, I don't know why, but we're not straight. 2.5. Just that bottom piece is a little off. Let's see here. Okay, that's good. All right then. Okay, so right away I thought of, putting things on there, but then it could be a little bumpy on the pages, but we can work around that. So I want to start with putting a ribbon to match that paper, and I'll bring that paper over here so you can see the colors, and I'm going to go with the peach on the bottom of the first layer. And we are going to round the corners on this, so we can do that first, because all the top pieces will be rounded. So there's one. I'll also do them all where we got this punch out. 2. And 3. There we go. And then we can set that aside. So we're going to start with this bottom one. Let's see here. I'm going to start with this ribbon. I'm going to put right here at the bottom of the cake. Of course, it'd be good if I had my tools already out, but that's okay. We are playing in the craft room. Not a big hurry today, but I wanted to share this with you because it was just too cute. So here we go. Now, with ribbon, I like to rub on that glue so that it's not so lumpy, and it sticks better actually. And let me just grab a baby wipe for this mess that I'm making. Okay. And we're going to trim that ribbon just a little bit there. There we go. So if you're interested in learning to crochet, you could check out my other channel. But right now I'm really busy working on some journals, and I just love them. I can't seem to stop working. I don't know if that's how you guys are with your inspiration of wanting to journal. I wanted to show you this one. This was my sample just on a piece of paper. But that's what we're going to do here. So now we're going to put some beads and some ribbon on there. But I gotta find my ribbon because I have scrap ribbon, and I really have dedicated my time, except for these few papers that are new this January, to use up small bits of things, because my small bits of things bucket is just overwhelming. And so as we constantly make new ones, I'm going to try and work down this pile. But you know how that goes. Let's see. I want to have something to like this on there. Let's see. That will work. I think that works. We'll put that on there. And there we go. I just want the color of the ribbon to show a little bit, so we're just going to glue that ribbon closer to the top of the ribbon, to lace, pardon me for that. This is lace, not ribbon. And we're just going to set it so it just comes over like that. And hold it for a second so it catches, because it's a little bit curly. We want to straighten that out. on the back side. There we go. Really cute. Already really cute. And we have these white beads that we're going to use next to decorate. Yeah, so the dollar store had a bunch of things, and I was excited about that. Let's see. I do use glue with these just because they are self-adhesive, but I have not had the best luck with that. So I am going to, you know what, I think I want to put the lace on first on the top just so that we can figure out where the middle is of that. Let me see. Here, let me grab another piece of lace. This one here. I like this here. It's like piping on a wedding cake. It just reminds me of the piping that, you know, I don't know if they do that anymore, but I'm sure they do in some. We'll cut that there. There we go. And we're going to run that glue around like so. There we go. And put that right there. And just down a little bit because we're going to add another layer of beads across the top. There we go. It's just so cute. I was excited about this wedding album because it's the first one that I'm doing. So I thought, well, I might as well bring you along to build our wedding cake. And you know, it doesn't need to be a wedding cake. It could be any cake. It could be a birthday cake. It could be, you know, whatever kind of cake you want. The idea is just how to do the cake, not to pick what kind of cake you would like. And and we need some pearls, you know, and we're going to add more glue. Just because I favor the glue. I like to be sure that this isn't going to budge, so we're going to lay this down right at the top. Our first layer cake of the layer. This is the bottom of the cake. There we go. That's looking so cute. Let's see if you can see that. Oh, there's shadows in here. Just a hint of color at the bottom. And then like this. And now we're going to put the pearls. So I want to put this one here in the middle. I hope that's the middle. These always stick to my fingers, and it's like a miracle I ever get them on the paper. There we go. And first I'm going to place them, and then we're going to go back and re-glue them because they'll stick, but they don't always want to stay stuck. So how about there? And here. Oops. And they're lively little beads. They get away from you. There we go. How's that? That looks good. Slide that one over. Okay, so we're going to now glue these three down so we can catch them and make sure they don't run away from us. Just like that. You just need a little drop. You don't need much because once that catches, it will stick good. Here we go. And right there. There we go. Oops. And then of course Valentine's Day is coming, so that's another thought in my head. Keep on keeping on, right, as they say. So I hope you're all good. Everybody seems to be getting back into the groove after the holidays. Takes a minute sometimes. December and November are so busy that when you come to January, it's time for a little rest, I think. Everybody needs a time out. And so, there. That's pretty. Now I'll put the smaller ones in between. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. I can pop these off of here. I know I look like I don't know what I'm doing, but honestly, it's not that I don't know. It's just they're sticky, and I want to make sure that they stay stuck, so I'm adding more glue so my finger's getting stuck. There we go. Let's see. I think I'll put that one over here, actually. Oops. Now I'm really stuck. Oh my goodness. I may have to work on that. Oh my goodness. Well then, where's my baby wipe? Some days, you know, you think you have a plan and it'll go smoothly, and then it doesn't. But we're getting there. Probably because I've added the glue is the issue here. Let's move those up a little and get one more. Right there. I think that'll be good. Oops. Then it goes upside down. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now, I think that looks good, just like that. Except in the camera, that one looks a little crooked, so we're going to push that over a little bit. There we go. Much better. So layer 1 made. There we go. Now, we're going to move on, but I'm trying to make them each different because, you know, that's how wedding cakes are. They're each a little different. And I was going to distress these, but then I chose not to, so they're going to stay white. Okay, so layer 2. Let's see. I think I'm going to continue with the white pearls on the top, but change up the lace in the middle of this one. So we're going to go with the ribbon. I'm going to use the ribbon again on the bottom. But I'm going to bring it up a little bit, and the reason for that is because as we go up, I'm going to show you here. Let me get this ribbon on here, and I can show you what I mean. We're going to have a 3-layer cake, but we're also going to be putting little journaling cards in here, so we don't want to catch the bottom. So as this card sets just inside this one, or just to the top, so that there's room to put in a card, let's say like so. So we're going to leave a little gap in between the layers, but close enough that you can see each one of them. So we're going to do that. And trim that ribbon. There we go. And I might as well do this one while we're at it. And just like that. There we go. This journal was just started really, so, but as I work on it, I will bring you along to different things that we're going to do in there. It's not going to be overly full because of the kind of journal that it is, so that I'm sure whoever winds up with it can be filling it up and have plans for all the pockets and things that we are going to make. So, some will have things in them and some won't. But that's the fun part, is to create as we go. Let me see here. There we go. There now. Let me grab my ribbon pile here. Hold on. Let's see. What do we want there? Let's see. Oh my goodness. What do we have? We have this. That might look pretty. I think just like that. But maybe something with a little shine on it. Let's see. How about this? That might be nice. Just cut that a little bit. I think I like that one better, but it's a little bit too wide. Well, maybe not. Because, you know, each layer can be different. Maybe a little bit wide. Let's try and cut that down just a little bit. It's just a little too wide for me. See if I can do this without too much fuss. There we go. Oops. You know, I can never seem to get the whole thing cut at the same time. But there we go. Oh, that's better. I like that better. Go right to here. No. I think I like a little bit on each side. So I'm going to go right there. All right then. Just across the middle. Put these down just like that. There we go. Now, you know, when you're working with lace, the glue will come up through because of all the little holes, but it dries really quickly, the Fabrifix, so in just a couple of minutes that will be dry and it won't bother anything. You know, it won't stick to the page because it'll be dry by the time we get it there. Okay, how's that? Oh, it's looking so cute. So, now we have, let me push over in the camera here, sorry. And we have 2 layers. And we want to continue with those beads, so let's grab some more of those. Let's see how much that we need. This one here. Oops. Let's go the other way. We'll have to take some off, but we're going to go with this one. And I'm going to add more glue. Just because, you know, that's me. Just because. More glue. Doesn't hurt anything. And it does help secure that. And these little pearls are so cute. Just pull that over. Pull those off and put them back on here. There we go. How cute is this? Oh my goodness. Makes me want to put more ribbon, but I'm not going to get too crazy right now. I have a plan for maybe putting something else on there, but not until I'm finished with most of the pages. So we'll wait and see. But don't forget, we are going to have little journaling cards in there, so we don't want to go crazy on the actual piece just yet. Okay, so now we need another piece of lace. Let's see. Too big. Too big, too big. Let's see. This is actually kind of pretty, but too close to that one. Here we go. Whoops. Let's try this one. backwards. Of course, backwards. Alright, so let's try that. I think that'll work. That's a little shy, so we may have to go up one. And that one's a little bent. Let's try the other side. Which way does this go? Would it help if I put my glasses on? You know, for you folks who wear bifocals, for me, I take them off, I put them on, I can't find them. Oh my goodness. I'm not used to it yet, and I have to say, it's not my favorite thing. Alright, I think right there is perfect. Okay, so we're going to cut right here. And we're going to put that down right here. There we go. Now we're going to go right across with the glue. There we go. I like this one with the little bobbles on the end of it. Really cute. Now it does look like a wedding cake. Here we go. Our wedding cake. Alright, now we need to put the beads, the pearls, on this top of this one. Because, you know, they all have to match. Sometimes, you know, you can't stop. You decorate and you decorate and you think, oh my goodness, that's enough. And then you have to put one more thing on there because, you know, this is what we do. Okay, here we go. I'll put that down there. Pull that off. Okay. Put these over here. There we go. Now we can eliminate those out of the way. There we go. How cute is that? Oops. I got something on there, but when that dries, I'll take that off. It's a little bit of, I don't know what. There we go. Okay. So there we have it. Our wedding cake is made. There we go. Now we need journaling cards for in here. So before we do that though, we're going to go back to our book and put this cake in the book. So I'm going to bring this back. And I know for some this paper might be a little too wild, but I just thought the colors were great and that the cake popped better this way. So now we're going to just figure it out here. Just like that. I think I want to put something right here too, but I think I'm going to wait on that, like I said, until later on. Okay, so we need to have room for all our cards. It will slip in behind each layer of the cake. So we're going to start with just gluing down this bottom layer, and we'll do each one down, and then we'll make our little cards to go in there. And then just glue around those sides. There we go. And this is just going to go right like that. There we go. So cute. And the second one, this is not a hard project, and it's pretty easy and pretty quick. So, and it really looks cute on the page. And like I said, you could do any kind of cake, birthday, or you know, baby shower, or anything that works in your journals. And here we go. And there we go. And we have our wedding cake right here on this page. How cute is that? Let me see now. Let me turn that just a little bit. Get straight here. There we go. Now, I'm just going to push that down just a little bit. Now to show you here, I'm going to grab just a piece here. And we're going to put journaling cards in between We're going to use that same ribbon on the top so that it blends into the bottom of that layer. So let's see which one fits which one. I had cut them because I didn't want to be too long with you. There we go. That one. Nope. I don't know. Which one fits better? Let's see. Well, this one is deeper. And this one is taller. I guess that's why we're going that way. So this one's going to go in this way. And this one's going to go in that way. And then the one on the top is a little bit too long. So we're going to cut that. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, much better. And which adds a little bit of height and layer to the top of the cake, you see. So, we'll start with this one down here. And we're going to add that same ribbon. Well, I'm going to round off the corners here. And then we're going to put the ribbon, like we did before, right across there. And just snip that. Glue that down. So as you can see, this comes along quite quickly. And no fuss, really, except for my fingers and the glue, which, you know, is always a thing. I can't seem to keep my fingers out of the glue. But we will prevail here. Okay, now I'm not going to put a lot on these little cards because, again, I want the person who is going to have this, they can, of course, use the back for writing space and even the front. But I am going to put a little bit of something on there just because of my inability to not put something on there. But you see how that lines up pretty well with the ribbon from the next layer, so the gap between is covered. And we're going to do the same with this one. And add that ribbon. Like so. Now on the top, you know, you have to understand that that we didn't have the rounded edges on the first time we put the ribbon on the bottom, so it was square. So this you have to trim a little bit more carefully because it's rounded. But that's just a little snip in the back, as you can see here. And just around like so. That paper punch doesn't cut the ribbon, so you have to do that by hand with a scissor. So, and we'll slip that one in here. How cute is this? Oh my goodness. And the top one you could do something different because it is the top. So I was thinking to doing another thing of pearl at the top, but I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go with the pink. So we're just going to make a smaller rounding on this one. Oops. Or maybe not. I have the hardest time with that thing sometimes. Yeah, like that. Okay, so, and a small piece of ribbon. I think it just looked better all the way up. And then across here. There we go. Now, you don't need much glue really, just a little bit just to grab that piece of ribbon because you don't want it seeping through, and it really is a quick grab between the fabric and the paper. It catches really nicely. Okay then, here we go. Now, get this out of the way. And we have our wedding cake. Look at that. But I might want to put something else on these, on the front of there. Let's see, we have, getting some, maybe some words. in black because I thought the black would look nice. But now I'm not sure. So let's see what we have. Oh, I do have these little gold like hearts. I think we'll do that because there is that gold in the paper. So we're going to go with the gold. There's some stickers here. Just a little bit because like I said, I want to leave as much room for the owner to embellish because it is, you know, oh, these are clear, so they're not gold. Well, that's not working, so that's my mistake. Okay, so let's try this. We'll go with the words. I like words. Words are inspirational, they're soothing, they're comfort, and I'm going to go with the words. So let's see what we have here. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. Let's go with this. This one just says, just us. And we're going to put that one, if you can see here. Okay. I want to put that one here. And it says, just us. And let's see what else I have. I'll put this one over here. This one says, love you lots. I'll put that there. And one more. Let's see. Oh, I think we'll just put this little heart. If I can get that off the paper. There we go. And we'll put the little heart here. And there we have it. And like I said, plenty of writing space in the back, so we're just going to slip this into the cake. Put that one in there. And this one in here. And this one in the bottom. And there we have it, our wedding cake. Simple and sweet, fast project. As long as you keep your fingers out of the glue and not like me and get your fingers stuck in there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial on our little wedding cake and journaler cards for our little wedding cake. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.